A frustrated Bordallo was unusually critical of the Defense Department after Armed Services Subcommittee Chair Claire McCaskill announced a proposed de facto freeze on build-up funding in the pending Defense Authorization Bill.
The Department of Defense really needs to do a much better job of communicating its needs and requirements to the Senate, as they have done to the House. The House is supportive. So I expect the administration to weigh in on the impacts of this provision.
Chair McCaskill says DOD needs to come up with better cost estimates and planning for the Marine Corps realignment from Okinawa to Guam, reflecting earlier criticisms of full Armed Services Chair Carl Levin, ranking Republican John McCain, and Senator James Webb. Levin and Webb visited Guam in April. Does Bordallo blame Levin and Webb?
I just can't understand how this is coming out at this time. And I think it's just over a visit of a couple of senators to Guam and what they thought.
Regardless, Bordallo warns build-up decisions now are about more than U.S. dollars.
The Senate's actions may have unintended consequences for the bilateral relationship with Japan at a critical juncture in the relationship. And I want to say that and make it very clear. This may have serious consequences.
Bordallo agrees if Washington's flip-flopping on the build-up, for which Tokyo's contributing funds, the Japanese might have reason to re-examine their position. Not a good thing when the U.S. military needs freedom of movement in a dangerous part of the world. The Congresswoman says it can only have such freedom in Guam, where many have already spent significant sums planning for the buildup.
Some contracts have been let out, and, it's about jobs. We're training people on Guam to take on jobs. We just graduated many hundreds of people from the University of Guam looking forward to this particular buildup and where they might be able to obtain a job.
So now, Bordallo says the House and Senate will have to come to terms on the long-planned buildup, and the Pentagon needs to be more assertive, she says, in getting its message out. This will not be, she insists, the final position of the U.S. Congress. Matt Kay, PNC News, on Capitol Hill.